Hi, welcome to the July edition of the Peoria Civic Center Scoop, where we discuss the upcoming events at the Peoria Civic Center and talk to the folks in this town that make it all happen for downtown Peoria. We are broadcasting live on PeoriaLife.com down on the riverfront. My name is Jess McMullen, and I'll be your host today. As always, we're going to preview the upcoming events at the Civic Center. We're super excited to have the return of the Deer and Turkey Expo this month. And then I also have a special guest from the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau who's going to be talking to me about tourism and bringing events into the Peoria area. So first, let's get started talking about upcoming events coming up. If you don't have plans, tomorrow night we have the Brit Floyd show at 8 o'clock in the theater. This show brings to life the music of Pink Floyd. So if you're a Pink Floyd fan, which I think I saw them back in the 90s. So they've been around a while, a little remake, should bring back some good memories. Later in the month, July 25th on a Tuesday, Dancing with the Stars comes to the Peoria Civic Center Theater. Tickets are still on sale. We are running low on them, but there's still some left. So call the Toyota box office or Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets today. Just a shout out to some of the other upcoming events coming up through the fall. In September 12th, we have REO Speedwagon in the theater. Brian Wilson, formerly with the Beach Boys, will be playing the Pet Sounds album. He is coming on October the 5th. Continuing entertainment in October, comedian Ron White will be appearing October the 12th in our theater. And then Christian rock group Mercy Me is out on tour, and they'll be making a Peoria stop on October the 14th. So all those tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com, or call the Toyota box office, or stop on down. They're always happy to see your face as well. The Illinois Broadway series has been on sale. The season tickets have been on sale for the 4 shows in that series. Those are Motown, Dirty Dancing, Sound of Music, and The Wizard of Oz, with a bonus selection of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for a little family entertainment in December. So season tickets are on sale, but just this week, mini season tickets went on sale as well. So if you want a combination, you don't want all four shows, but a combination of 2 or more, check out the mini season tickets. Those are now on sale. Coming up in August, individual tickets will go on sale. So if you just want one show, you're going to have to wait 1 more month to get those tickets. Our big event of July is, of course, the return of the Illinois Deer and Turkey Expo. We are so excited to have them back. It is a 3-day event starting on July 27th in the expo halls at the Civic Center. I'm going to let a little video tell you the most about it. But if you are a hunter, an outdoorsman, even the little kids who just like deer, turkeys, hunting, all of that, you're going to want to come on down. It's 3 days of entertainment. There's demonstrations, there's exhibits, there's shopping, there's stuff for the kids to do, and you can even bring your own deer head down and enter it into the competition. So, to the video, tell you a little bit more about the Illinois Deer and Turkey Expo.
The 27th Annual Illinois Deer and Turkey Expo is coming to the Peoria Civic Center, July 28th through the 30th. Open Friday from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Buy your tickets in advance online at deerinfo.com. Day of event tickets will be available at the Toyota box office. And don't forget to print your $3 off coupon from deerinfo.com before you come. Enjoy your 1-year subscription to Field & Stream or Outdoor Life magazines when you purchase your ticket online. You'll be amazed with chainsaw carving demos and hunting seminars by industry experts like Gordon Whittington, Scott Bestel, and Don Higgins, and archery trick shooting show with Byron Ferguson on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bring your own trophy deer to be scored and displayed in the trophy contest for just $20, earning you a free weekend expo pass. Bring your own bow to compete in the Ultimate 3D Pop-Up Tournament and a bow tryout area for kids. Don't miss this incredible experience, all happening at the Peoria Civic Center, July 28th through the 30th. For more information, visit PeoriaCivicCenter.com or deerinfo.com.
All right, so make your way down to the Peoria Civic Center July 28th through the 30th. 3 days of heaven for hunters in our exhibit halls at the Peoria Civic Center. Remember, you can buy advance tickets at deerinfo.com. It'll save you time in the lines, and it also saves you $3 on your admission to buy those tickets in advance. Deerinfo.com. Even if you don't decide until that week that you want to come, they have a coupon on that website that you can print off, and you can buy tickets the day of at the box office, but bring along that coupon and it'll still save you $3. So, Deer and Turkey Expo, spread the word. So, coming up, let's get to our special guest. Today, we are happy to introduce Joni Staley from the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Hi, Joni.
Hi, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
So I work with Joni on, you know, daily, weekly basis. We're always in communication. Joni, tell us what your role is and how long you've been with the CVB.
Sure, yes. Thank you for having me this morning. I'm excited to be here to talk about what I love to do. My role at the Convention and Visitors Bureau is Senior Convention Sales Manager. So I've been there coming up on 2 years.
Awesome.
And have been in the hospitality industry in the Peoria area for, gosh, a total of 10 years. So, yeah.
So you know what's going on around Peoria.
I try.
Yeah.
I try hard. I try hard.
Hospitality is a fun industry, isn't it?
It is. You got to be able to have fun and let loose, and a little bit of play, but a lot of work too.
Yeah. So did you work in hotels before the CVB, or what
I
area of
did.
hospitality?
I did. I worked in one of our big hotel partners, the Embassy Suites in East Peoria, for about a total of 6 years, and also worked for local food and beverage establishments as well. So started out serving, waiting tables, and realized, oh my goodness,
We all did, right?
We all
In
did.
college.
We all did. And you can make a living out of
can.
planning events. Oh, how cool is that? So I found my niche, and I've been blessed to make my way up the ladder a little bit and expand my horizons. So I'm blessed to love what I do.
That's awesome. So when you first came on board with the CVB, have you always been in this position?
I have,
Okay,
yes,
wonderful.
I have, yes. The Senior Convention Sales Manager role just really lends to my experience in the industry, working on a vast array of different market segments of groups, which we can talk a little bit more about later, but bigger groups, just using my experience in the hotel industry, the food and beverage industry, et cetera, to lend to the whole team at the CVB, try and help them in any areas I can as well.
So tell us if maybe our audience, anybody out there, is unfamiliar with what a Convention and Visitors Bureau does.
Sure.
What do they do?
Sure.
What are they?
So I should say Enjoy Peoria, or otherwise known as the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau.
You kind of go by two different names.
Yes.
I like Enjoy Peoria.
Enjoy Peoria.
That's
It's
way
fun.
more fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Our mission is to promote the Peoria area as a destination for both leisure and business and convention travelers in order to promote the economic growth of the areas that we represent. So we are putting heads in beds, butts in seats, torsos in turn around.
I like it.
Yeah.
Turnkey. Yeah.
Turnkeys, yeah. So really we are, the hotel motel tax, the restaurants. When people are here, they're going grocery shopping, they're going to Walgreens to get shampoo, hairspray, whatever. So all of that contributes to the economic growth of the area, and that's what we're here to do. So we focus on leisure side, but then also my area of expertise is the conventions and meetings side of things.
So you work on bringing people into Peoria that don't necessarily live here.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
But now Enjoy Peoria also encourages people that live in Peoria to stay here in what they call a staycation, right?
Absolutely. So if we don't build a place where we want to live and have fun and explore the city, then how can we expect people from the outside to come in and want to visit and stay those pre-days and post-con days from their conference. You know, we want people to come in a day early, give an extra room night to the area, stay a day late, bring their families, and then those families go shopping or go to the zoo or go to the water parks while they're here, you know. So we really try to promote the area to those that already live here as well.
Yeah.
So
well, and you can save money by doing a staycation rather than, you know.
Staycation. The Illinois Office of Tourism has a big project going on right now that says that's one more day, just utilizing those vacation days. And even
I
if
want one more vacation day.
I know, but you may have it and you're just not using it, you know.
Yeah.
And so promoting that, and a lot of those 1 day, 2 days, you're just maybe traveling to Peoria or Morton or Galesburg or any of the close by areas to visit those destinations, and those staycations promote our economic growth as well.
Now, I know you cover more than just Peoria. You talked about an extended area.
Yes.
So how far is your reach that you guys are working to promote? I know the
goodness.
geography is quite large,
Yes,
right?
it is. So our 8-county region.
Wow.
So obviously the bulk of the hotel rooms and the convention
Sure.
center are in Peoria, East Peoria, but you know, Pekin, Morton, we cover all of those areas. And what we really try and do in those areas as well, so maybe, you know, the convention business isn't as great in those areas, but sports is a huge part of what we do as well. We're blessed to hold state champions, chess, speech, cross country.
Basketball.
Basketball, of course.
That's our big one.
That's the big one.
But softball as well, right? Baseball tournaments?
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, sports is huge for this area. So going back to promoting Morton and Pekin, Casey Osborne on our team, our community development manager, that really focuses on building life and excitement within Peoria area. She does her touring the town
I've seen those videos.
series. They're very, very cool. Casey's a natural, and our own Andrew Barra does all the videoing for that. So that's all done in-house. Great little video series, and they go and they visit Pekin, and they go to the Avanti's Dome, and they go to, you know, the little mom and pop type shops.
Discovering
Mineral
the
Springs
unknown
Park.
gems in our communities.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we all learn things from there, you know. Last year, I know we went out on sailing on the river and went to, you know, the East Peoria side of the river, Pekin Morton Pumpkin Festival. I mean, we try and promote those areas, you know, just as much. So obviously, we're going to talk a little bit more about Peoria, East Peoria, because of the hotel rooms.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah.
and sometimes all of our communities in the outlining areas, they all have their festivals and events that go on, which are wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
But in Peoria, there's something every weekend.
Sure. Yes, there is.
I mean, the
There
nature
is.
of, you know, the population being one area.
There is.
Now, I personally love this little publication
Yes.
you put together.
Yes.
It is your experience guide.
They're beautiful.
And I
pieces of
love
material.
that you say experience guide, not visitor's guide.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not just for people who are coming to town, but also people that
No.
live here
No.
to find out. I mean, I love the calendar. I always look at this and I find something I didn't know was in our area.
I know. It's beautiful. Our own graphic designer, Heather Stoviar, puts this together, and she works really hard. She's an amazing graphic designer, and then Bianca Williams is our partnership manager. She's selling the ads and stuff. So really, I guess what I'm trying to tell you, like, this is all done I mean, this is a professional
This is an
magazine.
amazing magazine, yes.
So yeah, it's got our calendar of events and what's going on throughout the whole area through the whole year. I brought
Yeah, so
mine
when you're
too.
planning your vacations, you can look at the calendar of events and go, oh, the spring home show is the last weekend in February. I want to make sure I'm here for that. You can plan ahead. Because most of those bigger events kind of stay on the same weekend.
Sure. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
repeat.
You got your maps in the back. We get a lot of requests for the maps in the back. Yeah. And these are all available at our office. Anyone local visiting.
They're kind of all over. They're probably
are.
at the chamber here. I know they're at the
they are.
Civic Center. all over?
They are. Yep, they are. You're welcome to always pick one up. They're free, of course. And we in our office have this magazine and a vast array of all of our partners, promo materials. Again, all free. Our office is located at 456 Fulton Street in the Twin Towers building up on the 3rd floor. Coupon books we do.
Yes. Now the coupons aren't in here, but you have coupon books.
Correct.
What's all in those?
Correct.
Tell us about those.
So our partners, we're a partnership-based organization. So we ask if our partners want to include a coupon in this book that we distribute to the local public, but also then to our conventions coming into town. It's a huge draw to our information tables that we set up at the conventions. They're the pieces of material that go first, the coupon books.
Of course.
They're for park visits, restaurant visits, you name it. It's a great coupon book, and they're just little, less than business card size, tear out and take to the venue.
When I go to a town that I don't know anything about, whether it be for a convention, they say you have to go there for work, and you go there and you get in your, that's one of the first things I grab is like these experience guides and the coupon book.
Yeah.
And okay, you got 2 nights to go out to eat. Where are you going to go?
Yes.
And I don't know, sometimes it's feels like a recommendation when it's
Absolutely.
and of course everybody loves the deal, right? The coupon.
Absolutely. Who doesn't?
So I'm willing to try that. That looks fun.
Absolutely.
So,
This is
a great resource.
It is. We really try and be the experts on the area, and so we've tried out what's in this book. I mean, they're our partners, and we have a relationship built with them, and we know and trust them, and know that they're going to give good service. So
All right. So both of those you can pick up either at your office, the Civic Center, and I believe they have them down here on the riverfront in the chamber office as well. So lots of resources, not just for our visitors, but for people that live here.
Absolutely.
If you're not able to get away or you used up all your vacation already, and maybe you just have a Saturday, it's a good place to look for, is there a wine festival around here?
Yeah.
I think there is.
There is. We love it. Both Mackinac and Kickapoo.
Awesome.
We love it.
Well, all right. Well, Joni, let's talk about a little bit, dig deeper into what you do.
Okay. I need some coffee.
You promote Peoria here. You guys do all this wonderful stuff here within our area, but then you also go outside of Peoria, correct? And
absolutely.
try to bring people to Peoria. So tell me a little bit about what your goals are there.
Sure. It would be great if conventions just landed in your lap every day.
Can we bring 1,000 people there?
Sure, but then we wouldn't have jobs, so so we won't say that. But it's great when that does happen. But a lot goes into making that call happen. Yeah. So even if that person did call, it's likely that we'd met them at a trade show years before. So I'm getting ahead of myself. But so we at the Enjoy Peoria, we are marketing outside of our area. We're targeting the Chicago suburbs. We're targeting Springfield. We're targeting Midwest Living, USA Today. Our marketing director, Kara Allen, she's great. She loves to geofence when we go to conferences. Don't ask me.
Which people are like, what?
Exactly what that means.
It's important.
It is important. So we're, now Peoria is popping up on their feeds, on their phones. And so we are targeting outside the area because those are the conventions, those are the people that we want to bring in to Peoria. They belong to an organization that has an annual convention, an annual trade show that we're trying to gather. So I and the rest of the sales team at Enjoy Peoria travel to trade shows throughout the year, all year. So myself, Corey Hatfield, our director of sales, and Leilani Left, and Ryan Thornton make up our sales team at Enjoy Peoria. So we're split into different market segments. So Corey really heads up the sports. He's a sports guy. I'm in charge of associations, government business, religious, fraternal, medical.
It's amazing how many associations are out there.
There is an association for everything.
Whatever job you do, there's an association for it. That's what I'm figuring out. Yeah.
There is. And that is Peoria's bread and butter.
Yeah.
That is Peoria's bread and butter for convention business, is Illinois state associations and national associations. There is an association, I am sure, for mechanical pencil
Absolutely.
makers.
Engineers and
Yes. So, and then Leilani takes care of our agriculture business, our hobby. Hobby is a huge. Your collectors, your deer and turkey, your those hobbies is huge.
Like the taxidermy we just had in. That event was amazing.
It is. So we are all traveling to trade shows throughout the year to meet convention planners, to meet meeting planners, and bring them and show them Peoria. So once they're here and they visit, they're hooked. They see big city amenities with small town connection, small town feel, Midwest feel.
Yeah.
But yet you got the big city amenities. The Civic Center is a huge venue. But it's a huge draw. We're the biggest convention center outside of the Chicago area. Mm-hmm. And so for those associations that cover the whole entire state of Illinois, Peoria is right smack dab in the middle, and we have this beautiful convention center that can house you all. Bam, bam,
with like 1,000 hotel rooms within walking distance.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's the ideal setup, really.
Oh, it is. Having the Marriott Pier Marquette and the Marriott Courtyard attached. That's 402 rooms attached via skywalk to the Civic Center. That was a huge plus for the hospitality industry.
When they built that was a gem.
It really was. To be able to compete with our competitor cities, mainly being Springfield and the Chicago suburbs, that have those attached hotel rooms, it was a huge deal. And when our 4 Points by Sheraton opens, which we are very, very excited about and anxiously awaiting.
I can't wait to see what it looks like inside.
It's going to be beautiful. That is another 300 hotel rooms. So that opens our realm of conference size up to another 300 plus hotel rooms. So we can go after bigger conventions that bring more people to town, that bring more heads and beds, Right now, that does limit us a little bit, and it only helps all of our other surrounding hotels. So if these hotels downtown are full,
it trickles out.
It trickles out, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and not only hotels, but when they're here, they have to eat.
Oh, yeah.
And we know the downtown restaurants,
yes.
they love having extra people here
Absolutely.
to fill out the tables and have dinner with them.
Absolutely. All the we have downtown dining guides, East Peoria dining guides that we distribute and hand out when we set up those information tables for conventions. We have those at the tables that highlight, okay, here's within walking distance what you can get to. And so we really try and promote the restaurants as well, because some conferences plan their meals.
Right.
Some plans,
some Savor comes in and provides wonderful catering and food for them. So.
Absolutely. Some conventions plan all of the meals for their attendees. Some plan one or two. Some can only afford to plan one or two, and so then they are going out to eat on their own in our establishments. And we of course love that. They're drinking, they're eating. Maybe they're going to the Chiefs game. Or the Rivermen.
And I know sometimes they're asking for recommendations from you, from us as well, of, if we want to have an evening out and host it, where's a good place in Peoria to do that?
Sure.
And, we have so many wonderful places in Peoria that can accommodate groups and show them a good time.
Oh, yes. So that is a whole other side of our business at the Enjoy Peoria. Is, there's the sales team side of things and the marketing side of things, and the people that tie in with the marketing are the services aspect. So when they ask us, okay, we have a free night on Wednesday and we need to get 50 people off site, Kim McCune, our services manager, can tell you, okay, you can go Spirit of Peoria, you can go to the Peoria Chiefs Stadium, you can go to, Time Restaurant, we're taking our group in, so...
Making me hungry for lunch. I love their food.
It is good. But we're making recommendations. Okay, we know where 50 people can fit, the Water House, where you can go, what are you looking for, winery tours, etc. So we're really planning those off-site events that come along with the conventions as well.
Really giving these guests who are coming to Peoria for whether it be a convention or whatnot for work, and showing them a good time. And,
Yes.
and hopefully they take that word back to where they live and say, hey, Peoria's a really cool town. I want to take my family back there.
That's the goal.
I know I do that. When I travel out of town for business, I come back and I tell my husband, oh my gosh, it was so cool. I only got to do one thing, but we should go back with the kids and do so. Only continuing that circle to build Peoria's economy and tourism and bring it back, and more people we can get to come into town, the better.
Oh, the better. Absolutely. We just visited the Madison CVB and the Des Moines CVB. We were blessed for them to welcome us into their offices, and we visited both of those cities just to meet with their CVBs, make sure we were on target, just do a little training, etc. We found out, hey, we're doing things right. That's great. Learned a little best practices. But both of those cities are so cool. And again, we were only there for a night and only got to experience a little bit. And so, of course, I came back to my husband and said, let's go. We need to go to Madison. Yeah. We need to go to Des Moines. They have, X, Y, and Z. And, absolutely. It all starts with a visit.
Yeah. Well, we know once we get into town, they're good.
Yeah, it really is. Once we go to those trade shows, I kind of went off a little bit, but once we go to those trade shows, we're meeting with those convention planners, giving them material. Then after those trade shows, we're following up with them and inviting them to Peoria. The ultimate goal is to get them here for a site visit, we call it. Stay overnight, experience the hotel, experience the city, go out to dinner, go out to breakfast, experience the city, have that site visit, tour your facility.
Yeah.
And then maybe
see how it'll work for their event, basically.
Once they're here and they have that site visit, then 9 times out of 10, hopefully they want to come and say, obviously there's a lot that goes into making that happen.
Sounds like there's just a ton of work that goes on, and I know we love working with you guys over at the CVB. Joni, thank you so much for coming on today and kind of sharing what you do. We're going to wrap up. The Enjoy Peoria has this wonderful video that kind of encompasses Peoria. So we're going to close with that. Until next month, we're signing off. Have a great day.
Thanks for having me.
What if we told you this isn't Africa? Or this isn't Ireland? What if we told you that this isn't Chicago? And this isn't Colorado? That Austin isn't the only place for a great concert? And you can't find this museum anywhere in Europe? What if we told you this was all in one place? What if we told you this is Peoria?